So are we officially out on Will Levis? Well, we were out on Will Levis like 3 weeks ago, and now everybody's kind of starting to finally join the pack. But here's the problem, and here's why you got to call out the crap. We were told all preseason long how great he was doing, how much strides he was making with Callahan in the new offense. And again, it was time after time after time. How dare you even question it? It was that bad. Again, this happened all preseason. The media hyped him up, and we should not be shocked one bit. The only thing that's shocking right now is how in the heck are we sitting here at 1-4 to start the season? That's why I'm very, very skeptical of not only this franchise going forward, but even the coaching staff, the GM, and heck, even the owner. I mean, there's no reason why this team should be 1-4. And now you're starting to see the wide receivers get a little upset. You're starting to see Calvin Ridley get upset. And sure, he had 8 targets and no catches, but if you go back and watch those 8 passes, heck, not many of us would have caught many of those. And again, it just gets swept under the rug. You heard how bad the offensive line was. Yeah, we lived it. They were awful. But here's the thing. They were good this week. They didn't give up 1 sack. And Levis had some time to throw, and he just didn't. And then when the training wheels came off, because we tried to put those training wheels on and not let him do much so he can't hurt the football team. And then we find out in the presser after the game that his shoulder hurt so bad that he couldn't even throw the ball down the field, but yet he still started and played the whole game. Yeah, there's a lot of question marks and there's a lot of problems. There's one thing that needs to be answered from all of this, is you need to see who can play and who can't.
And the quarterback can't play.
It's simply about who can play, who's going to be here next year, because it's always been about the future. The new stadium coming in. That's what Amy cares about. She's got to sell those PSLs. So if you can't help her get there, then you're part of the problem and you to be stepped aside. So again, through this entire rant of the season, of the hype, and the media floating around all these great things. Well, now the media's changed their tune a little bit. Yep, surprise, surprise. Now there's a lot of these writers telling you, just how awful Will Levis really is. You think? Because again, a few weeks ago you were telling us how he's got to play the whole season, and it's not fair if this guy gets benched too early. And I'll leave you with this. 3.2 yards per reception. 3.2 yards per reception. That's what I'll leave you with. And that's awful, and it needs to change, because you need to find out who can play and who can't play. And that's what you're going to try to determine over the next few weeks. And again, the locker room, you could argue that's going to be lost soon. So if Callahan has any dignity and he wants to figure this thing out and again, progress the team into the future, then he needs to yank him right now. And let's see what this offense is really about. Because I'm out on Levis. I've been out on Levis. And most people are now starting to get there. Am I going to get any apologies from anybody? Heck no, I'm not asking for them. I just want them to get this right. I want to know who can play on this team. That's the question I want answered over the next few weeks. Trading deadline's coming up. Yep, and that's going to be the next big topic. Who are the Titans going to trade? At the end of the day, if you don't have a plan, it don't matter anyways what you're doing. So figure it out. And shout out to King Henry. Yep, proving everybody wrong yet again. Till next time, tighten up.